Hiya folks, welcome to the show, and today we are watching Amphibia Season 2, Episode 13, Ivy on the Run and After the Rain. I am going to waste as little time on this as possible because, it's after the rain. We have been waiting for this episode since July 2019. Oh, and for those who haven't watched the last reaction video, thanks to Twitter simply refusing to be a functioning website, I have been spoiled on pretty much everything up to and including the first temple. So you're just gonna have to bear with me while I get caught up. Also, if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe because it will make me feel slightly better about the direction my life has taken. Anyway, that's all I have to say, so let's jump right in. Okay, here we go. Season 2, Episode 13, Ivy on the Run and After the Rain. In 3, 2, 1. Is this gonna be Sprig and Ivy's first real date? Mood. You are frogs.
Well, sorry I'm late. My mom was on my case again. It's so annoying. I'm sure she's got her reasons. I guess.
Oh no, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. This is where we're gonna find out about Sprig and Polly's parents. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
You know what mommy really needs? You out of religion. Well, next time I head out of the valley, maybe you can come with me. I mean, if you want, no big deal. Heck yeah, I do.
Is Ivy going to come to the first temple?
Hell, Molly, you're pretty good at this. You see this right here, Molly? This is what you should be doing.
Maybe she had legs. I'm just saying. If you wanna,
Direct your attention to
Matt Bradley, you wanna give her legs, I'd be cool with that.
We all have our off days, I suppose. Next.
Is this the first episode that really focuses on a character that isn't a part of the Planters?
Well, I can't just leave. There has to be another way.
And here's where it gets really emotional.
Not bad, Polly. But you still laugh.
Legs.
Beat me in a martial arts fight. 3 rounds. And you only need to win 1. What? Seriously?
Is this the family challenge? Yep, it's the family challenge.
Now, Ivy, change the tablecloth. I guess our work here is done.
To be honest, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, there's a good chance you won't remember this.
That was a really cute episode. Here we go. After the rain.
She says we're ready to travel to the first temple. All right. Oh, she even included
I'm not ready.
things to bring. Let's see.
I'm not ready to travel to the first temple. What about me?
Hey, Aaron, anything else on that list?
Oh yeah, just one more thing.
Music box.
Music box. All packed and ready to go. Too excited to sleep.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Sounds like
no.
someone else. Classic old hop being a freak.
No, 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 no. I wasn't expecting it to happen this soon into the episode.
What are you trying to do? Keep me here forever? Oh, that's it, isn't it? You sicko.
No, it's not like that. It's just, I've lost so much already and...
Stop.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I can't be here. See you.
I'm laughing through the pain.
Quack. Hop up. Okay.
really mucked it.
You gotta get out there and bring him back!
You're right. I caused this mess, so dang it, I'm gonna clean it up.
Here comes the rain. In more places than one.
Let's motor, bro!
I really want an Amphibia video game.
At least I'll always have you, Rocky. Sweet, dependable Rocky.
She's gone insane.
I just can't take you seriously with that hair.
A spectacle not too dangerous to observe. You really should hear the rest of this.
Of course. Oh no. Here comes the rain. There they go.
We're right smack dab in the middle of the tornado!
Music box, music box. Polly, now will be a great time to get those legs.
I thought I knew him, you know, but he was lying to me the whole time. Wish I had my bobby pins. Oh, it's you. Go away. That's even your real name. Oh wait, Hop Hop's a nickname.
You know, there's something I've never told you. Something hard to talk about.
Oh, no.
The truth is,
That sounds like right. Grab on.
Sprig and Polly's parents.
That wasn't your fault.
It was a few years ago. I was on a journey when the herons attacked Wartwood. Sprig and Polly survived, but their parents weren't so lucky. If I'd just been there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry.
This music is amazing.
I forgive you. Reconciliation! Can we get out of this rain? Calamity box? Eesh, that does sound bad.
Yeah, not exactly comforting.
I guess all we can do now is wait for Marcy. Yeah. Guys, I hate to say it, but this temple quest may be more dangerous than we thought.
Well, Ann, think this gang can handle it?
After today, I'm pretty sure this gang can handle anything.
You kids sure you don't want to wear the puffy suits? Okay, just had to ask.
I really wish I didn't know that was coming. I wish so much that I didn't know that was going to happen, because that would have been so... It was still beautiful. It was still an amazing scene. I just... Also, I might have used up all my tears in the Ducktales finale. I mean, that's a very real possibility right now. Right, I'll be back with a review. Oh boy, that was a lot. Let's quickly kick things off with Ivy on the Run, which I'm fairly sure is one of the first episodes of the series to not star one of the planters, instead having the kids play minor roles as Ivy and Felicia take the spotlight. The episode opens with Ivy being irritated by her mother's obsessive attention to detail, which causes her to be late for catching bugs with Sprig. And here, I legitimately started to believe that the reveal about Sprig and Polly's parents would come in this episode. I thought throughout the episode, Ivy would get progressively more annoyed about how overbearing Felicia is, which would make Sprig uncomfortable because... you know. But the episode didn't go down that route. In fact, Sprig had barely a role to play at all, aside from his once-in-a-blue-moon turn at being the sole voice of reason. Meanwhile, Anne and Polly are practicing the sport of Muay Thai, which is a cultural martial art hailing from Thailand. It's a form of close combat that utilizes the entire body as a weapon and is also referred to as the art of 8 limbs, as it involves 8 points of contact, all of which mimic weapons of war. What? I like doing research. Once again, Amphibia dishes up some of the best representation in Western animation. I love how Anne's Thai heritage is such an integral part of her character, and how the series uses it to teach its audience about the culture while also integrating it so naturally into the show. It's also always nice seeing just how interested the town is whenever Anne introduces something Thai to them, such as in this episode with Wally joining Anne and Polly. Also, we get to see another flashback from Anne's childhood, which is always a plus. The episode comes to a head when Ivy decides to run away and leave the valley with Sprig, who has been talking up his adventures outside of Wartwood a little too much. They are cornered by Felicia, who challenges Ivy to a martial arts fight where if she wins, she no longer has to take tea lessons. Which means it's time for another family challenge as we return to the lily pad arena. 3 rounds, whoever gets booped first loses. I swear it's a lot more interesting than it sounds. To everyone's surprise, Felicia is an incredibly skilled martial artist, able to beat Ivy until she reveals that all her tea lessons have actually prepared Ivy for this moment. as Felicia is actually a seasoned adventurer who travels across the land collecting teas and china, and the episode ends with Polly knocking Wally out cold. This was just a really fun episode that, like Return to Wartwood, felt right out of season 1. I loved all the character building done for Felicia and Ivy, but my favourite part of the episode was easily Anne, Polly and Wally practicing Muay Thai, even if Polly was at an unfair disadvantage. It also feels like the type of thing that will unexpectedly come back into play later on. Maybe Polly in the season 2 finale, now with added legs, will use it as a fighting technique against the Toads. But no one is here for Ivy on the run, so let's get knee deep into After the Rain. The episode opens with Anne receiving a letter from Marcy, saying she has triangulated the location of the first temple and they will be ready to head out soon. With the letter also comes a checklist of everything they'll need for the journey, including food, weapons, armor, and something else that's currently escaping me. Oh well, if I forgot it, it probably wasn't all that important. That night, Anne is too excited to sleep when she hears something from upstairs. She finds Hot Pop halfway down a hole in the front yard.
It can't be. The music box. It's gone.
What?
Oh, that's what I was missing. So yeah, the music box is gone and Anne isn't all too pleased about that fact, running away and telling Hot Pop not to follow her. The next morning, Sprig and Polly excitedly run down the stairs only to find a depressed Hot Pop who tells them what happened, as they tell him he has to go find Anne and bring her back. Once he's gone, the duo leave to go look for the music box, but not before once again making me desperately crave an Amphibia 2D platformer that I'll never get. Hot Pop follows the trail of teen stuff and finds Anne in the same cave she resided in before she met Sprig, which really just hammers in that now there are only around 25 episodes left of this show, and now I'm going to move on because I don't want to think about that anymore. Hot Pop tries to explain his side of the story, but Anne isn't having any of it. Just as he's about to reveal some well-timed traumatic backstory, they're interrupted by the all too familiar sounds of Sprig and Polly's screams. Oh, right. On their quest to find the music box, Sprig and Polly find many holes throughout town as a whole bunch of other stuff is also missing. They run into Soggy Joe, who tells them the cause of all this is the magpie beetle, who collects stuff for their shells to impress potential mates. After some questionable physics, the two drop right in the middle of the Love Nado where they spot the music box. But when they go to retrieve it, they face some resistance. Hot Pop and Anne agree to work together to save them as Polly is able to grab the music box right before they all get thrown out to safety. Anne is about to leave as Hot Pop finally comes clean about why he hid the box. A few years ago, he was traveling outside the valley when some herons attacked Wartwood.
Sprig and Polly survived, but their parents weren't so lucky.
I cannot believe how clever this team is. I mean, all this time we've been waiting to see what Sprig and Polly's parents looked like when we had no idea they already made an appearance in season 1. Anne forgives Hot Pop, or at least she thinks she does, as the episode ends with him finally revealing what he learned about the music/calamity box, as the family starts to mentally prepare themselves for the journey ahead. Even though I knew basically every line of dialogue, it was still such a well-written story that could not have happened any sooner or later in the series. The music in this show is always spectacular, but the score in this episode was a cut above the rest. Especially the soft piano during the reconciliation. It was just spectacular. Of all the Disney TVA shows, both past and present, Amphibia is the one I want a soundtrack to the most, because these compositions deserve to be listened to on their own. Alright, let's quickly talk about the huge bombshell of learning how Sprig and Polly's parents died, because I have a feeling we're building up to a very emotional flashback episode in season 3. So we now know that Sprig and Polly survived by hiding in the basement, but I am really curious as to what happened after that. Hot Pop is away and likely wouldn't find out what happened until he returned home, so who did Sprig and Polly stay with during that time? Did Felicia look after them? Mrs. Croker? Stumpy? I need answers. While it wasn't as surprising as I hoped it would be, After the Rain is a beautiful episode that is easily a contender for best of the season. As I mentioned at the start of the video, this one has been a long time coming and it didn't at all disappoint. It presents this complex interpersonal conflict where both sides of the argument are understandable, and there is so much payoff to a few of the series' long-standing questions. It fully delivers on developing the central characters and hits every single emotional beat it needs to. However, this is only just the snowball that's going to take us all the way to the season finale. So join me next time as I take a look at the first temple. Tell me down below what your thoughts on these episodes were. I'd love to discuss it with you. Thanks so much for watching, folks, and I'll see you real soon.